Die Blumen sind schön.
The flowers are beautiful. The flowers are beautiful.
Mila lernt mittwochs Englisch.
Mila learns English on Wednesdays. Mila learns English on Wednesdays.
Die Pfannkuchen sind nicht auf dem Teller.
The pancakes aren't on the plate. The pancakes aren't on the plate.
Nach unserer Prüfung.
After our exam. After our exam.
Bobby ist kleiner als Lisa.
Bobby is shorter than Liza. Bobby is shorter than Liza.
Die Sonne scheint.
The sun is shining. The sun is shining.
Helens Nichte geht in die Grundschule.
Helen's niece goes to primary school. Helen's niece goes to primary school.
Das ist Hannah.
This is Hannah. This is Hannah.
Ihr Name ist Sarah.
Her name is Sarah. Her name is Sarah.
Wir leben in Chicago.
We live in Chicago. We live in Chicago.
Mein kluger Hund.
My clever dog. My clever dog.
In der Küche.
In the kitchen. In the kitchen.
Das ist eine Katze.
That is a cat. That is a cat.
Chloes Brieftasche.
Chloe's wallet. Chloe's wallet.
Er ruft seinen Freund an.
He calls his friend. He calls his friend.
Da ist ein Vogel im Garten.
There is a bird in the garden. There is a bird in the garden.
Sie essen jetzt.
They are eating now. They are eating now.
Hast du Spinnen?
Do you hate spiders? Do you hate spiders?
Sie sind nicht hungrig.
They aren't hungry. They aren't hungry.
Das ist eine schöne Uhr.
This is a nice watch. This is a nice watch.
Ich mag einkaufen.
I like shopping. I like shopping.
Der Himmel ist blau.
The sky is blue. The sky is blue.
Wir sind im Kino.
We are at the cinema. We are at the cinema.
Es ist heute heiß.
It is hot today. It is hot today.
Sie ist glücklich.
She is lucky. She is lucky.
Ich trinke jeden Tag Milch.
I drink milk every day. I drink milk every day.
Ihr Haus ist größer.
Your house is bigger. Your house is bigger.
Mein Job ist einfach.
My job is easy. My job is easy.
Am Montag.
On Monday. On Monday.
Auf dem Tisch.
On the table. On the table.
Wir frühstücken nie.
We never have breakfast. We never have breakfast.
Isabella liebt das Meer.
Isabella loves the sea. Isabella loves the sea.
In meinem Zimmer sind 4 Äpfel.
There are 4 apples in my room. There are 4 apples in my room.
Jane war hübsch.
Jane was pretty. Jane was pretty.
Arbeitest du?
Are you working? Are you working?
Ich habe keinen Durst.
I am not thirsty. I am not thirsty.
Zu Hause.
At home. At home.
Ich brauche die Schere.
I need the scissors. I need the scissors.
Vor 2 Tagen.
2 days ago. 2 days ago.
Jesper fährt mit dem Auto.
Jesper travels by car. Jesper travels by car.
Gerard kann die Handtücher nicht finden.
Gerald can't find the towels. Gerald can't find the towels.
Unter dem Stuhl.
Under the chair. Under the chair.
Sein Name ist Karl.
His name is Carl. His name is Carl.
Ich treffe sie.
I meet them. I meet them.
Am Dienstag.
On Tuesday. On Tuesday.
Ihr Fahrrad ist hier.
Your bicycle is here. Your bicycle is here.
Meine Lieblingsjahreszeit ist der Winter.
My favorite season is winter. My favorite season is winter.
Die Handys sind da.
The mobile phones are there. The mobile phones are there.
Schließ das Badezimmerfenster.
Close the bathroom window. Close the bathroom window.
Ich wache normalerweise um 6 Uhr auf.
I usually wake up at 6 o'clock. I usually wake up at 6 o'clock.
Unser Welpe ist nicht in der Garage.
Our puppy isn't in the garage. Our puppy isn't in the garage.
David benutzt seine Hausschuhe nicht.
David doesn't use his slippers. David doesn't use his slippers.
Sie sitzt auf dem Sofa.
She is sitting on the sofa. She is sitting on the sofa.
Die Frau steht nicht.
The woman isn't standing. The woman isn't standing.
Es ist eine Ameise.
It is an ant. It is an ant.
Der Januar bringt Schnee.
January brings snow. January brings snow.
Sie können mich hören.
They can hear me. They can hear me.
Die Zeitung ist unter dem Kissen.
The newspaper is under the pillow. The newspaper is under the pillow.
Er ist ein höflicher Mann.
He is a polite man. He is a polite man.
Wer sind diese Leute?
Who are those people? Who are those people?
Wir können 25 Bären sehen.
We can see 25 bears. We can see 25 bears.
Ihr Geburtstag ist am Donnerstag.
Their birthday is on Thursday. Their birthday is on Thursday.
Die Kinder konnten gestern schwimmen.
The children could swim yesterday. The children could swim yesterday.
Kann ich dir etwas Schokolade geben?
Can I give you some chocolate? Can I give you some chocolate?
Der Februar kommt bald.
February is coming soon. February is coming soon.
Ich bin nicht bereit.
I am not ready. I am not ready.
Ich lese jeden Morgen die Sportnachrichten.
I read the sports news every morning. I read the sports news every morning.
Neben ihrem Bett.
Next to her bed. Next to her bed.
Sally reist immer mit dem Zug.
Sally always travels by train. Sally always travels by train.
Ihre Turnschuhe sind hellgrün.
Your trainers are light green. Your trainers are light green.
Hat sie einen Becher?
Does she have a mug? Does she have a mug?
Diese Stifte.
These pencils. These pencils.
Erik sah ihn.
Eric saw him. Eric saw him.
Der Junge heißt Graham.
The boy is called Graham. The boy is called Graham.
März ist ein Frühlingsmonat.
March is a spring month. March is a spring month.
Vor der Burg.
In front of the castle. In front of the castle.
Morgens.
In the morning. In the morning.
Natascha konnte den Ball nicht fangen.
Natasha couldn't catch the ball. Natasha couldn't catch the ball.
Cameron hat eine braune Brille.
Cameron has brown glasses. Cameron has brown glasses.
Ich studiere mit ihr.
I study with her. I study with her.
Die Schüler spielen oft Klavier.
The students often play the piano. The students often play the piano.
Der Lehrer muss gehen.
The teacher needs to go. The teacher needs to go.
Wir schauen manchmal einen Film.
We sometimes watch a film. We sometimes watch a film.
Wie geht es dir?
How are you? How are you?
Hinter dem hohen Gebäude.
Behind the tall building. Behind the tall building.
Die Birne gehört mir.
The pear is mine. The pear is mine.
Am Mittag.
At noon. At noon.
Ich habe die Schachtel nicht behalten.
I didn't keep the box. I didn't keep the box.
Mein bester Freund hat 15 graue Tassen.
My best friend has 15 gray cups. My best friend has 15 gray cups.
Im Park.
In the park. In the park.
Ich denke, es wird regnen.
I think it will rain. I think it will rain.
Es ist eine sehr schwierige Aufgabe.
It is a very difficult task. It is a very difficult task.
Ben war letzte Woche nicht bei der Arbeit.
Ben wasn't at work last week. Ben wasn't at work last week.
Am Nachmittag.
In the afternoon. In the afternoon.
Mila will uns unterrichten.
Mila wants to teach us. Mila wants to teach us.
Wie kann ich helfen?
How can I help? How can I help?
Vergiss ihre Telefonnummer nicht.
Don't forget their telephone number. Don't forget their telephone number.
Gibt es eine Bäckerei in der Stadt?
Is there a bakery in the town? Is there a bakery in the town?
Susanne ist Erikas Schwester.
Erica's sister is Susan. Erica's sister is Susan.
Ich trage rote Schuhe.
I am wearing red shoes. I am wearing red shoes.
Ich habe dir am Dienstag 20 Eier gekauft.
I bought you 20 eggs on Tuesday. I bought you 20 eggs on Tuesday.
Am Abend.
In the evening. In the evening.
Olaf und Maria waren im Supermarkt.
Olaf and Maria were in the supermarket. Olaf and Maria were in the supermarket.
Ich habe meinen Tag mit einem spanischen Mädchen verbracht.
I spent my day with a Spanish girl. I spent my day with a Spanish girl.
John wird nicht zurückkommen.
John won't come back. John won't come back.
Mag er Brathähnchen mit Kartoffeln?
Does he like roast chicken with potato? Does he like roast chicken with potato?
Ich verstehe nicht.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Stevens und Adels Motorrad.
Stephen and Adele's motorbike. Stephen and Adele's motorbike.
Wir laden sie wöchentlich ein.
We invite them weekly. We invite them weekly.
Ist das deine Jacke?
Is this jacket yours? Is this jacket yours?
Dein schwarzer Gürtel.
Your black belt. Your black belt.
Nachts.
At night. At night.
Wo sind die Decken?
Where are the blankets? Where are the blankets?
Clara ist heute nicht in der Schule.
Clara isn't at school today. Clara isn't at school today.
Unsere Taschen waren nicht im Schlafzimmer.
Our bags weren't in the bedroom. Our bags weren't in the bedroom.
Kochen Sie?
Are they cooking? Are they cooking?
Wir mähen das Gras.
We cut the grass. We cut the grass.
Sie braucht keine weiße Jeans.
She doesn't need white jeans. She doesn't need white jeans.
Liest du Bücher?
Do you read books? Do you read books?
Ich gehe auch in die Kirche.
I also go to church. I also go to church.
Bernie und Pete reden über Hubschrauber.
Bernie and Pete are talking about helicopters. Bernie and Pete are talking about helicopters.
Der Schlüssel gehört ihr.
The key is hers. The key is hers.
Der Gärtner erzählt Geschichten.
The gardener tells stories. The gardener tells stories.
Gibt es Sonnenbrillen im Laden?
Are there any sunglasses in the shop? Are there any sunglasses in the shop?
Reis oder Kartoffelpüree?
Rice or mashed potato? Rice or mashed potato?
Die Wandfarbe ist lila.
The color of the wall is purple. The color of the wall is purple.
Die Unterrichtsstunden sind interessant.
The lessons are interesting. The lessons are interesting.
Jeder ist glücklich.
Everybody is happy. Everybody is happy.
Der Kuchen war lecker.
The cake was delicious. The cake was delicious.
Diese kleinen Kätzchen gehören uns.
Those little kittens are ours. Those little kittens are ours.
Hat der Markt offen?
Is the market open? Is the market open?
Anitas Schlafanzug ist rosa.
Anita's pajamas are pink. Anita's pajamas are pink.
Was arbeitest du?
What's your job? What's your job?
Wie oft isst du Pizza?
How often do you eat pizza? How often do you eat pizza?
Vor dem Konzert.
Before the concert. Before the concert.
Das Vanilleeis ist besser.
The vanilla ice cream is better. The vanilla ice cream is better.
Warum trocknet sie ihre Haare?
Why does she dry her hair? Why does she dry her hair?
Guten Morgen, Herr Thompson.
Good morning, Mr. Thompson. Good morning, Mr. Thompson.
Alle Länder.
All countries. All countries.
Lucy sagte nichts.
Lucy said nothing. Lucy said nothing.
Ich konnte mein Abendessen nicht beenden.
I couldn't finish my dinner. I couldn't finish my dinner.
Monika war gestern elegant.
Monica was elegant yesterday. Monica was elegant yesterday.
Das Papier ist orange.
The paper is orange. The paper is orange.
Victoria backt im Moment.
Victoria is baking at the moment. Victoria is baking at the moment.
Deine Geschichte ist aufregender.
Your story is more exciting. Your story is more exciting.
Wie viele Bananen möchtest du?
How many bananas would you like? How many bananas would you like?
Wir haben das Esszimmer nicht gestrichen.
We didn't paint the dining room. We didn't paint the dining room.
Ich probiere überall Hamburger.
I try hamburgers everywhere. I try hamburgers everywhere.
Regina raucht auch.
Regina smokes too. Regina smokes too.
An der Wand.
On the wall. On the wall.
Wenn du das Wasser erhitzt, kocht es in 10 Minuten.
If you heat the water, it will boil in 10 minutes. If you heat the water, it will boil in 10 minutes.
Ist dein Großvater im Krankenhaus?
Is your grandfather in hospital? Is your grandfather in hospital?
Carters Wohnung ist modern.
Carter's flat is modern. Carter's flat is modern.
Da ist etwas auf dem Teppich.
There is something on the carpet. There is something on the carpet.
Die Zitrone ist gelb.
The lemon is yellow. The lemon is yellow.
Ist das Ihr Messer?
Is this knife theirs? Is this knife theirs?
Guten Tag.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Wann hast du Peter besucht?
When did you visit Peter? When did you visit Peter?
Sie haben ihr Haus verkauft.
They sold their house. They sold their house.
Mehr Pfirsiche.
More peaches. More peaches.
Dahlia aß um 4 Uhr ein Sandwich.
Dahlia was eating a sandwich at 4 o'clock. Dahlia was eating a sandwich at 4 o'clock.
Neununddreißig Hasen.
39 bunnies. 39 bunnies.
Am Bahnhof.
At the train station. At the train station.
Am Wochenende.
At the weekend. At the weekend.
Ist eine Zwiebel im Schrank?
Is there an onion in the cupboard? Is there an onion in the cupboard?
Wenn du den Kellner rufst, bringt er den Kaffee.
If you call the waiter, he will bring the coffee. If you call the waiter, he will bring the coffee.
Sie waren nicht in der Stadt.
They weren't in the city. They weren't in the city.
Wie viel Geld brauchst du?
How much money do you need? How much money do you need?
Jeremies Mantel ist dunkelbraun.
Jeremy's coat is dark brown. Jeremy's coat is dark brown.
Ich habe keine Kopfschmerzen.
I don't have a headache. I don't have a headache.
Katie ist 11 Jahre alt.
Katie is 11 years old. Katie is 11 years old.
Du kannst alles auswählen.
You can choose anything. You can choose anything.
Machst du Obstsalat?
Are you making fruit salad? Are you making fruit salad?
Ich möchte einen Schneemann bauen.
I would like to build a snowman. I would like to build a snowman.
Eichhörnchen können nicht fliegen.
Squirrels can't fly. Squirrels can't fly.
Pilze wachsen schnell.
Mushrooms grow quickly. Mushrooms grow quickly.
Läuft Owen wöchentlich?
Does Owen run weekly? Does Owen run weekly?
Guten Abend, Miss Taylor.
Good evening, Miss Taylor. Good evening, Miss Taylor.
Ich gehe jetzt ins Bett.
I am going to bed now. I am going to bed now.
Unser Team hat das Spiel gewonnen.
Our team won the game. Our team won the game.
Olivias Nacken tut weh.
Olivia's neck hurts. Olivia's neck hurts.
Ich möchte keine Muffins backen.
I wouldn't like to bake muffins. I wouldn't like to bake muffins.
Ich stehe vor 7 Uhr auf.
I get up before 7 o'clock. I get up before 7 o'clock.
Ihr Auto ist selten schmutzig.
Their car is rarely dirty. Their car is rarely dirty.
Samstags höre ich Musik.
I listen to music on Saturdays. I listen to music on Saturdays.
Betty hat sich nicht die Hände gewaschen.
Betty didn't wash her hands. Betty didn't wash her hands.
In der Ecke.
In the corner. In the corner.
Es ist 12:30.
It's 12:30. It's 12:30.
Putzt sie ihre Zähne?
Is she cleaning her teeth? Is she cleaning her teeth?
Hier sind 6 Orangen.
There are 6 oranges here. There are 6 oranges here.
Der Tee ist heiß.
The tea is hot. The tea is hot.
Mein Bruder ist älter als Tom.
My brother is older than Tom. My brother is older than Tom.
Der Fisch ist nicht im Wasser.
The fish isn't in the water. The fish isn't in the water.
Josh und Lilian kochen zusammen.
Josh and Lillian are cooking together. Josh and Lillian are cooking together.
Gute Nacht.
Good night. Good night.
Ich werde den Briefkasten leeren.
I am going to empty the post box. I am going to empty the post box.
Mark ist nicht faul.
Mark isn't lazy. Mark isn't lazy.
Fährst du jeden Tag Fahrrad?
Do you ride your bicycle every day? Do you ride your bicycle every day?
Affen sind lustig.
Monkeys are funny. Monkeys are funny.
Sie warteten um 4 Uhr in der Buchhandlung.
They were waiting in the bookshop at 4 o'clock. They were waiting in the bookshop at 4 o'clock.
Kennst du ihn?
Do you know him? Do you know him?
Es ist sonnig.
It is sunny. It is sunny.
Konntest du alles erledigen?
Could you do everything? Could you do everything?
Gemüsesuppe mit Toast.
Vegetable soup with toast. Vegetable soup with toast.
Italien ist ein erstaunlicher Ort.
Italy is an amazing place. Italy is an amazing place.
Was machst du morgen?
What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow?
Limonade ist sein zweitliebstes Getränk.
Lemonade is his second favorite drink. Lemonade is his second favorite drink.
Pass auf, was dein Lehrer sagt.
Pay attention to your teacher. Pay attention to your teacher.
Das Wetter war schön.
The weather was nice. The weather was nice.
Es ist eine seltsame Geschichte.
It is a strange story. It is a strange story.
Wir entspannen uns sonntags.
We relax on Sundays. We relax on Sundays.
Ich singe sehr gerne.
I like singing very much. I like singing very much.
Joshua zeichnet immer im Kindergarten.
Joshua always draws in the kindergarten. Joshua always draws in the kindergarten.
Gab es Löwen im Zoo?
Were there lions in the zoo? Were there lions in the zoo?
Wir benutzen unsere Kaffeemaschine nicht.
We don't use our coffee machine. We don't use our coffee machine.
Verbrenne den Truthahn nicht.
Don't burn the turkey. Don't burn the turkey.
Kann ich mit dir tanzen?
Can I dance with you? Can I dance with you?
Der Fluss ist nicht breit.
The river isn't wide. The river isn't wide.
Das Einkaufszentrum befindet sich in Moskau.
The shopping center is in Moscow. The shopping center is in Moscow.
Was ist im Korb?
What is in the basket? What is in the basket?
Es schneit in Dallas.
It is snowing in Dallas. It is snowing in Dallas.
Es ist 7 Kilometer von uns.
It's 7 kilometers from us. It's 7 kilometers from us.
Es ist nicht windig.
It's not windy. It's not windy.
Die Jungen spielen oft Fußball.
The boys often play football. The boys often play football.
Pommes mit Mayonnaise.
Chips with mayonnaise. Chips with mayonnaise.
Sprechen Sie Spanisch?
Do you speak Spanish? Do you speak Spanish?
Die Erdbeeren sind im Gefrierschrank.
The strawberries are in the freezer. The strawberries are in the freezer.
Die Unterrichtsstunden sind nie langweilig.
The lessons are never boring. The lessons are never boring.
Welche ist Ihre Lieblingsmahlzeit?
Which is their favorite meal? Which is their favorite meal?
In der Nähe des Herdes.
Close to the cooker. Close to the cooker.
Mein Arbeitsplatz ist weit weg.
My workplace is far. My workplace is far.
Möchtest du ein paar Trauben?
Would you like some grapes? Would you like some grapes?
Wir sind heute nicht beschäftigt.
We aren't busy today. We aren't busy today.
Hat dir die Schlange Angst gemacht?
Was the snake scary? Was the snake scary?
Ich kann bei nebligem Wetter nicht fahren.
I can't drive in foggy weather. I can't drive in foggy weather.
Es ist dunkel.
It is dark. It is dark.
Jamie ist kalt.
Jamie is cold. Jamie is cold.
Dein Telefon klingelt.
Your phone is ringing. Your phone is ringing.
Ich mag keine Essen-Donuts.
I don't like sweet donuts. I don't like sweet donuts.
Ich stehe an der Tür.
I am standing at the door. I am standing at the door.
Sue möchte zurückkommen.
Sue would like to come back. Sue would like to come back.
Es ist eine regnerische Woche.
It is a rainy week. It is a rainy week.
Sie sind früher aufgewacht.
They woke up earlier. They woke up earlier.
Wir würden es nicht gerne kaufen.
We wouldn't like to buy it. We wouldn't like to buy it.
Melanie kann Skifahren, aber sie kann nicht Gitarre spielen.
Melanie can ski, but she can't play the guitar. Melanie can ski, but she can't play the guitar.
Wo ist der Zucker?
Where is the sugar? Where is the sugar?
Sie hängen die Bilder auf.
They are hanging the pictures. They are hanging the pictures.
Bill ist kein Ungar.
Bill isn't Hungarian. Bill isn't Hungarian.
Der Vater bringt die Kinder zur Schule.
The father takes the children to school. The father takes the children to school.
Es geht mir gut, danke.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you.
Ich habe Brot gegessen.
I ate bread. I ate bread.
Ich bin nicht krank.
I'm not ill. I'm not ill.
Duscht George?
Is George having a shower? Is George having a shower?
Der Florist öffnet 8 Uhr.
The florist opens at 8 o'clock. The florist opens at 8 o'clock.
Es war ein wundervoller Abend.
It was a wonderful evening. It was a wonderful evening.
Die Lampe befindet sich neben dem Sessel.
The lamp is next to the armchair. The lamp is next to the armchair.
Ist dein Onkel ein Anwalt?
Is your uncle a lawyer? Is your uncle a lawyer?
Frankreich ist in Europa.
France is in Europe. France is in Europe.
Ich suche meine Hose.
I am looking for my trousers. I am looking for my trousers.
Joe kauft in Deutschland immer Würstel.
Joe always buys sausages in Germany. Joe always buys sausages in Germany.
Sie weint, weil sie traurig ist.
She is crying because she is sad. She is crying because she is sad.
Sandras Tante lebt in Griechenland.
Sandra's aunt lives in Greece. Sandra's aunt lives in Greece.
Hast du $40?
Do you have $40? Do you have $40?
Kroatien hat schöne Strände.
Croatia has beautiful beaches. Croatia has beautiful beaches.
Ich habe diese alten Fotos geliebt.
I love those old photos. I love those old photos.
Das Fleisch beim Metzger war frisch.
The meat was fresh at the butcher. The meat was fresh at the butcher.
Die Schweiz ist ein reiches Land.
Switzerland is a rich country. Switzerland is a rich country.
Meine Kollegen sind nicht im Büro.
My colleagues aren't in the office. My colleagues aren't in the office.
Unsere Großmutter ist sehr jung.
Our grandmother is very young. Our grandmother is very young.
Elisabeth ist aus England.
Elizabeth is from England. Elizabeth is from England.
Wohin gehst du?
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Ted ist draußen.
Ted is outside. Ted is outside.
Wir fahren am Wochenende nach Ungarn.
We are going to Hungary at the weekend. We are going to Hungary at the weekend.
Um 5 Uhr.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock.
Wir waren letztes Jahr in Kanada.
We were in Canada last year. We were in Canada last year.
Zahlen Sie Ihre Rechnungen monatlich?
Do they pay their bills monthly? Do they pay their bills monthly?
Mein Neffe möchte Geschäftsmann werden.
My nephew wants to be a businessman. My nephew wants to be a businessman.
Ich werde den Abwasch später machen.
I'm going to do the washing up later. I'm going to do the washing up later.
Besuchen dich deine Cousins manchmal?
Do your cousins sometimes visit you? Do your cousins sometimes visit you?
Habt eine gute Reise.
Have a good journey. Have a good journey.
Hattest du eine gute Zeit auf dem Jahrmarkt?
Did you have a good time at the fun fair? Did you have a good time at the fun fair?
Der Weihnachtsbaum ist drinnen.
The Christmas tree is inside. The Christmas tree is inside.
James ist hilfreich.
James is helpful. James is helpful.
Wie viele Klassenkameraden hast du?
How many classmates do you have? How many classmates do you have?
Die Ostereier sind hinter dem Busch.
The Easter eggs are behind the bush. The Easter eggs are behind the bush.
Wie oft geht sie mit ihrem Freund spazieren?
How often does she walk with her boyfriend? How often does she walk with her boyfriend?
Wassermelone mit Honig ist perfekt.
Watermelon with honey is perfect. Watermelon with honey is perfect.
Wir geben wenig Geld aus.
We spend little money. We spend little money.
Ich habe am Samstag meine Vitamine genommen.
I took my vitamins on Saturday. I took my vitamins on Saturday.
Nur 50 Aprikosen.
Only 50 apricots. Only 50 apricots.
Der Arzt gab mir ein Schmerzmittel.
The doctor gave me a painkiller. The doctor gave me a painkiller.
Ich bevorzuge bunte Stifte.
I prefer colorful pens. I prefer colorful pens.
Viele Fotografen.
A lot of photographers. A lot of photographers.
Wenige Leute.
Few people. Few people.
Ein Glas Mineralwasser.
A glass of mineral water. A glass of mineral water.
Molly hat einen kurzen Rock bekommen.
Molly got a short skirt. Molly got a short skirt.
Sie hat lange lockige Haare.
She has long curly hair. She has long curly hair.
Mama bringt uns nach Hause.
Mom brings us home. Mom brings us home.
Die Ziege und das Schaf mögen sich.
The goat and the sheep like each other. The goat and the sheep like each other.
Lara und Sarah wurden beste Freundinnen.
Laura and Sarah became best friends. Laura and Sarah became best friends.
Ich habe sie einmal getroffen.
I met them once. I met them once.
Sie sind an Tieren interessiert.
They are interested in animals. They are interested in animals.
Wir hatten einen tollen Tag.
We had a great day. We had a great day.
Wann bist du in den Urlaub gefahren?
When did you go on holiday? When did you go on holiday?
Mit meiner Familie.
With my family. With my family.
Petes Nachbarn sind zu laut.
Pete's neighbors are too loud. Pete's neighbors are too loud.
Tom Morgan ist ein berühmter Schauspieler.
Tom Morgan is a famous actor. Tom Morgan is a famous actor.
Ich beginne meine Arbeit um 7 Uhr.
I start my work at 7 o'clock. I start my work at 7 o'clock.
Labradore sind sehr freundlich.
Labradors are very friendly. Labradors are very friendly.
April ist der 4. Monat.
April is the 4th month. April is the 4th month.
Es gibt viele Touristen in Rom.
There are many tourists in Rome. There are many tourists in Rome.
Warum machst du das Licht nicht an?
Why don't you switch on the light? Why don't you switch on the light?
Ein neues T-Shirt.
A new t-shirt. A new t-shirt.
Ich möchte Ihnen ein Karottenkuchenrezept zeigen.
I would like to show you a carrot cake recipe. I would like to show you a carrot cake recipe.
Heute ist Ihr erster Tag an der Universität.
Today is her first day at university. Today is her first day at university.
Da ist eine Maus im Keller.
There is a mouse in the cellar. There is a mouse in the cellar.
Wir pflanzen Gemüse normalerweise im Mai.
We usually plant vegetables in May. We usually plant vegetables in May.
Hast du meine Nachricht bekommen?
Did you get my message? Did you get my message?
Das ist ein wichtiges Thema.
This is an important subject. This is an important subject.
Es ist spät.
It's late. It's late.
Entschuldigen Sie.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Kinder springen gerne auf dem Bett.
Children like jumping on the bed. Children like jumping on the bed.
Der dritte Brief kam aus Amerika.
The third letter came from America. The third letter came from America.
Das Rentier lief fort.
The reindeer ran away. The reindeer ran away.
Im Wald.
In the forest. In the forest.
Juni ist im Sommer.
June is in summer. June is in summer.
Eva ist eine schnelle Läuferin.
Eve is a fast runner. Eve is a fast runner.
Ich gehe heute Abend ins Theater.
I am going to the theater tonight. I am going to the theater tonight.
Die Arbeit eines Gehirnchirurgen ist schwierig.
A brain surgeon's job is difficult. A brain surgeon's job is difficult.
Der Computer ist auf dem Schreibtisch.
The computer is on the desk. The computer is on the desk.
Die Zwillinge haben glattes rotes Haar.
The twins have straight, red hair. The twins have straight, red hair.
Die Warden-Familie reist im Juli in die Türkei.
The Wardens are traveling to Turkey in July. The Wardens are traveling to Turkey in July.
Deine Frau ist reizend.
Your wife is lovely. Your wife is lovely.
Sie lächeln nicht immer.
They don't always smile. They don't always smile.
Kelly ist meine 5. Tochter.
Kelly is my 5th daughter. Kelly is my 5th daughter.
Ich kann jetzt kein Taxi rufen.
I can't call a taxi now. I can't call a taxi now.
Afrikanische Elefanten haben riesige Ohren.
African elephants have huge ears. African elephants have huge ears.
Das ist mein 6. Hut.
That is my 6th hat. That is my 6th hat.
Ihre Garderobe ist klein.
Their wardrobe is small. Their wardrobe is small.
Daniels Arme sind stark.
Daniel's arms are strong. Daniel's arms are strong.
Caroline trägt die goldene Halskette.
Caroline is wearing the gold necklace. Caroline is wearing the gold necklace.
Angela und Jay heiraten im August.
Angela and Jay are getting married in August. Angela and Jay are getting married in August.
Diamantohrringe sind teuer.
Diamond earrings are expensive. Diamond earrings are expensive.
Würdest du bitte den Ofen ausschalten?
Would you turn off the oven, please? Would you turn off the oven, please?
Ich werde mein beiges Hemd anziehen.
I am going to put on my beige shirt. I am going to put on my beige shirt.
Dora ist ein gutes Kind.
Dora is a good child. Dora is a good child.
Es ist hell.
It's light. It's light.
Ich wurde im September geboren.
I was born in September. I was born in September.
Kann ich dir eine Frage stellen?
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Ist das dein 7. Tag hier?
Is this your 7th day here? Is this your 7th day here?
Ich möchte ihr helfen.
I want to help her. I want to help her.
Darla möchte auf Wiedersehen sagen.
Darla would like to say goodbye. Darla would like to say goodbye.
Ist dein Trainer nett?
Is your trainer kind? Is your trainer kind?
Fische haben schwache Knochen.
Fish have weak bones. Fish have weak bones.
Es war ein billiger Fernseher.
It was a cheap television. It was a cheap television.
Martin spricht nie über seine Probleme.
Martin never talks about his problems. Martin never talks about his problems.
Oktober ist ein Herbstmonat.
October is an autumn month. October is an autumn month.
Mehr Männer trinken Bier als Frauen.
More men drink beer than women. More men drink beer than women.
Welcher ist der 8. Buchstabe im Alphabet?
Which is the 8th letter in the alphabet? Which is the 8th letter in the alphabet?
Kannst du mir sagen, wie spät es ist?
Can you tell me the time? Can you tell me the time?
Ich lerne gerne Sprachen.
I like learning languages. I like learning languages.
Der Polizist wartet auf Frau Thomson.
The policeman is waiting for Mrs. Thompson. The policeman is waiting for Mrs. Thompson.
Zwischen dem Mülleimer und der Spülmaschine.
Between the trash can and the dishwasher. Between the trash can and the dishwasher.
Es gibt eine Konditorei in der Innenstadt.
There is a confectionery downtown. There is a confectionery downtown.
Nehmen Sie Ihren Reisepass mit.
Take your passport with you. Take your passport with you.